All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Let me turn on all the lights. Interesting video today on Project The Scene, the AMT White Freightliner cab over project. I learned quite a few new things about this project here, this kit today. Doing a little my own follow-up research on stuff I've always heard on fixes and stuff. This is going to be an interesting video. Stick around. Also, I have interesting. Someone inspired me today on this particular project, and I'm gonna give him a shout out in his YouTube channel, and I'd love for you guys to check it out. Give him some love. Uh, you know, check out his channel. But Plastic Imagination Workshop actually inspired me and pointed me in a direction on this project, the seam, that I had no idea I was going to go to. But thanks to him and his passion and his imagination and his love for the hobby, he kick-started me in a different direction. And I'll share that with you at the end of this quickie video. But this is a good little quick video. I'm not going to bore you guys, go straight to details. This one's good. I'm going to put it on the tripod. Bear with me. All right. Real quick, I have always heard about this project that not only were the rivets wrong and the front axle of the wheel stuck out a little bit too wide, which were easy fixes, but fixes you had to do anyways. I also heard that the headlights were either too high or too low, and in doing my research online, they are correct. The headlights are in the wrong place. Let's see if that comes out on the screen here. The headlights are too high. They got to be lowered, which is an easy fix. You do a cut and you put a piece of styrene through there. You drop the headlights down. I may or may not attempt that, but probably I'm going to do it. The headlights, through all the pictures, all the research I've done, both the newer models, they have the square headlights of the Freightliners and the round ones. The headlights, the top of the headlight housing here. Oh, where's my pointer? Here should be in line with the top of the curve of the wheel well. In this case, it sits too high. See that? All the pictures. This is one picture. I'm going to use an example, but there's tons of them online. I chose this one because of the color, because that cool dude that's driving his cool truck. But anyways, that's an interesting one. I've heard about that one. I'm not part of any groups, but I've heard that they have covered that in detail. But that would be a fix where you got to lower the headlights. The number one thing I did want to bring up on this video is, raise the music here, is music, is AMT. AMT gave us some bad modes, and poorly, not because they're bad modes, because they kind of were, but mainly because they were poorly planned, designed, and what blueprints they copied them off of, I couldn't tell you, or did they freelance them? But here you go. You see this ladder right here? Okay. This is what AMT gives us. Okay? And every model kit I see built on YouTube has done it this way and is wrong. They gave us this angled where it's like a V. So our tires wind up looking, everything is compressed on the model. It just looks odd. Also, our curvature out here is incorrect. Let me show you what our ladder should look like. You see the difference? It's not a V. It's a straight up and down um, vertical line, and it's curved on the inside to allow for the tire to steer. It is not a V whatsoever. This takes up a lot of valuable real estate, so your model gets crushed. There's plenty of room on this one. Also, you see that? So there is no V. It's a straight line down, and you got the curvature for the step ladder. Gives you room for the wheels. I hope this is coming up on YouTube all right. Also, shut up music. Also, our cutout for our step ladder here, I don't know why they give us that indentation that comes in here at this this angle, but that should be eliminated also. It's a straight cut on every single picture I've seen on these. And I went back to like year 1971 and stuff. I believe this is modeled after a 73. I could be wrong, but that's what I've heard online. So right away, that has to be straightened out. That has to be cut out. Our front corner here where the wheel well comes out, it just drops straight down, where on the real one it continues to curve out to the very corner. It should come out to about right here, where this one just drops straight down. Where it matters is, you see that? Now these are super singles, but the height of the tire is the same as the regular thin tires. I'm just using this as an example to show you the fitment issues. So think about your angled step on this side, how that's wrong and interfere with the tire. Think about the axles are too wide, you have to push them back. And think about this cut here. You see that? Okay. Also, see, I said okay again. I got to stop that. But my heart's in the right place. They're easy fixes. They're just cut and styrene, move the stuff around. It's not hard. I'm going to actually do it. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show myself also what the model hopefully should come out looking like. So we were sold a bag of poorly thought out goods. I'm not going to badmouth AMT, and I'm going to take Plastic Imagination Workshops what his motto is, and he's here to have fun, not badmouth anybody. I'm going to copy him. So he inspired me with two things today, and I'll share them with you. Well, I just shared one, but I'll show you the second one afterwards. And so right away, look, that just looks hokey. For you car guys, you drag racing guys, you NASCAR guys, you hot rod muscle car guys, Mopar and Miguel and John Paul and everybody I've been talking to online the last couple of weeks, that's just poor fit issue. It's just poor fitment, period. So we're going to clean that up. We'll widen the wheel well here. We'll eliminate that. We'll put the correct step down ladder, and we'll lower that headlight. We're going to make this guy a beauty. We're going to make her shine, okay? So Project The Seam is taking on a very interesting turn. Also, if you guys want to see the right side of what I'm talking about, there you go. Same thing, okay? There's that notch we got to eliminate. There is no notch here because the ladder drops straight down on the back side, and on the front side towards the front tires, it's curved. It's not a V like on the box or the models, what comes with the models in the box. Sorry to blow everybody's bubble on that one. Also, your wheel well issues the same thing. It just comes to a curve and just drops straight down. That would be incorrect. It comes to a curve. This one's got mud flaps on there, so it's kind of covered up, but it comes to a curve pretty much on the corner. Okay? There's the word okay again. But anyways, I saw these, and I just wanted to pass along what I saw. There's your fit issues once again. Okay? We can make these things look beautiful. I'm going to make her look beautiful. It's going to take some time like the diamond reel, but it is going to get done. Okay? just looking at it out of the box, since I've owned this model and since I've had it sitting on my desk, that just looks wrong. I'm sorry, it just looks wrong. And what also looks wrong is this drop here. Okay, it just looks too crunched for vehicles, not necessarily trucks, vehicles you see on the road every day. You car guys that I mentioned earlier, Mopar and everybody else. If you're driving on the road and you see something odd like that, it's gonna stand out in your eyes right away, because you guys are car guys. So I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But trust me, I'm gonna cover this in depth in a series of videos, and follow with me. We're gonna make her beautiful. Okay, now okay, here you go. Look at this. Tell me the Freightliner kit cannot be made to look like a real beauty. Look what these guys have done with the rigs. That's just gorgeous. Okay, why can't we have models that look like that? That thing is just gorgeous. Look at the color. Look at the color of the frame, the gas and fuel tanks. Wow. Okay, and it's an older rig. It's got the round headlights. It's got a different setup for the steps. That's interesting right there. But actually, it's a Peterbilt. That's why it's not a Freightliner. But also on the same, this one's a Kenworth. Look at that. Okay, now this reminds me kind of what Plastic Imagination Workshop did. What he saw, the vision he saw in his mind on his rig. And look at that. Look at the painted frame. It's like a metallic dark blue. The fuel tanks is just gorgeous. The thing is just gorgeous. Why can't our Freightliners look like that? Well, they are. This, starting with my video, this is going to be the start of a new revolution, okay? And we need to let AMT know. Hey, we'll pay the money, but kind of start, if you can retool the international kit here, the TransStar and some other ones that are coming out recently, how about giving us a decent cab at least? We'll take care of the frame and the fuel tanks and stuff and the wheels. How about you start off with a decent cab? But and if you don't, okay, at least we now know the fixes where we gotta go. I'm sure the Facebook groups online have covered probably what I'm talking about here. If not, cool, stick around for what I'm gonna do. And if they have covered it and I'm just repeating myself, then that's fine. You can drop out too. But let's at least give her the love she deserves. Okay, what I did want to share with you tonight was okay, let's do it like this. Now, I was recommended Plastic Imaginations Workshop. He did a 2-part series build on his Freightliner kit. Now, he was rushed for time. I'm sure he's got production. He's got a schedule. He's doing this as a channel, so he's got a lot of models he's putting on there. So he couldn't take the time I'm taking on his cab over kit. But he did inspire me nonetheless. And here we go. Okay. Now, with music like that, you know it's gonna be good.
Hello, friends, and welcome back
There
to
we
the
go.
channel and part 2 of our white Freightliner build by AMT. If you didn't catch the first part of this video,
Okay.
I'll link it down below.
Now I did contact him and I got permission to use his little bits off of his video and stuff. Give him a nice shout out, but also this is what I want to share with you today. I love his enthusiasm. I love his imagination. I love what he's trying to do and how he's sharing with others which is what all this is all about. I knew what I was going to do with this. I knew I was going to improve. I knew I was going to add the metal frame like I always do in metal pieces. I knew I was going to paint it the same color he painted his Freightliner, only a much lighter tone. But that's it. I didn't know much above that. I didn't have a love in it like I did for the diamond reel. Until I watched his YouTube channel. So obviously, like everyone else, he can't spend a whole year working on this. He's producing other videos. He had to move on. But what he did do, here we go. I'll get you guys there. Okay, I'm almost there. All right. This is what he did do. Look at the colors. Look at the color, the paint scheme he came up for his Freightliner cab over kit. That's gorgeous. I love that. I love that. Now he says he was driving down the 5 freeway, Interstate 5 anyways, and he saw a rig painted just like that. So it sparked his imagination. He applied that paint scheme on his cab over kit. I love that. It's awesome. It just feeds my brain, my imagination. So I asked him, can I copy your paint scheme? And he said, sure, be my guest. So guess what? I fall in love with this guy here. I am going to paint her just like that. Of course, I'm going to do other stuff to her, but you don't have to go through all the steps I'm going to go through. You don't have to do all this rivet and seam beam bullshit, or even the cutouts we're going to do. You can build it straight out of the box and give it your love. Give it your paint scheme. What do you see? What do you see in your mind, in your brain, in your imagination when you picture putting your kit together? That's what this hobby's all about. That's the magic I love. That's what feeds my imagination and my passion. So his passion became my passion. You guys on here are cool, man. You guys are amazing. Now, he's got some sort of gray frame on there. He didn't go with the flat black everybody else does. But look at this. Look at the real ones. Same thing. Okay? It's your truck. It's your imagination. Make her beautiful the way you see her. Look at that. It's just cool. So, you know, it helps you think out of the box. Also, one more thing I did want to share with you before we hang it up here. Excuse me while I move the laptops around. Now, here's the diamond reel in all her glory. Okay, and let me take the tape off of the. There's the hinge system I've been talking about on the hood. Okay, I said okay again, but anyways, what I wanted to show you guys was this. That's a diamond reel. With super singles and all the stuff I did to it. Look what happens when I do the following. Give me a second. Ooh. Ooh. Is your imagination starting to conjure up images in your brain? Look at that. How cool is that? Okay. Let's build a little more on that. Okay, there we go. So don't be afraid of these kids. Give her the love that she deserves. Whatever that love is that you have to give her enjoy the kit. Whether you do this or not doesn't matter. You can cover your Freightliner in potato chips, in cucumbers and carrots. Who cares? As long as it came from your imagination and you're enjoying it and sharing it, that's all right with me. I'm going to do it a different little direction, but I'm going to share with you guys. You may not be ready to do that today or tomorrow, but you will one day, or maybe not at all. But between Plastic Imaginations Workshop and what I'm doing here and all the stuff you guys on YouTube are sharing with me, look at that. I've now developed a love for this kit, same as the diamond reel. And let me tell you, that diamond reel kit, just buying a pile of parts and building from there, that is not easy to do, and that is extremely time consuming, and it takes a lot of money actually. I don't recommend it unless you fall in love with a particular pile of parts like I did. Buy it brand new out of the box. Same time, let AMT know, hey man, time to start giving this kit here some love. Okay, I'll keep buying kits. You start giving this guy love here. I think you guys have made enough money now, and I think she deserves it. But like I said, you can cover your cab over with potato chips and salsa. Who cares, man? Just build it. Have fun, enjoy, and share with us on your camera. Like I said, I don't have a professional studio, professional setup. I am just a normal, regular guy with it films everything on his cell phone. But she doesn't seem that scary anymore, huh? Well, she's gonna come out great. Thank you for allowing me to share what I have learned today with you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for taking time from your busy day to watch 20 minutes worth of my videos here. I hope it helped you. I hope it kind of opened some eyes. You pass that information along. Take care.